Kia ora, hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you to everyone that's joined. Hello, Eric the Crazy Viking. Thank you so much for being here. Hope your Wednesday's going well. Hope everyone's Wednesday is going well. And we're in Saxlingham. On a bit of a foggy morning, but yeah, we're in March, the second day / week of March. We're just going to pick up the milk from the cows. So I have installed the enhanced animal mod that came out on ModHub, as well as all the other animal mods that came out at the same time. They did say that you may lose your animals. I didn't, but we may experience something happening. I'm not too sure. The cows are about to calf, so I am likely to lose milk production for a couple of months. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But we thought we'd give it a try, the enhanced animal mod. And so we're going to roll one of the fields today that we planted last time, and maybe send some workers off on a contract or something. So there was a flat deck trailer that came out, said auto load, and I was thinking, cool, a console auto load trailer for pallets, but no, it was just for bales, I'm afraid. So yeah, a little bit disappointing. I would really love to see an auto load trailer come out for the console. So I hope the Wednesday's going well for everyone. School holidays here, so of course it's raining. Yeah, it's what we call the term break. They have terms here in New Zealand, and they've just finished their third term, and they've got their last term before they break for Christmas time. And of course over here Christmas time is also the summer holiday time, so school breaks for summer holiday and start a new year with a new year in school too. So the new animal mod should have male animals as well. Be interesting to see how many bobby calves we have born to us. You can see our milk production is down significantly. And I see they updated the Mercedes tractor that was released in Mod Hub for consoles as a lizard. They've re-released it as a Mercedes on consoles now. So yeah, you don't necessarily have to buy the Mercedes DLC to have a Mercedes tractor. Hey Tobias, welcome in. Thank you for joining. You're working now, but hit the like button. Thank you so much, Tobias. Appreciate it. I do know that feeling. I quite often jump into other people's streams just as I'm about to head off to work or when I am at work. So, yeah, I know what it's like. To appreciate it. Thank you so much. And Share, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope your Wednesday is going well. Hope you're having a nice cup of tea or are about to. I'm very good, thank you, Share. Had a couple of days off with the family, so you know, family time on Mondays and Tuesdays, so that was good. But back into streaming now and into Saxlingham for a new growing year. Yeah, you're on holiday, that's right. Hope your holiday's going well there, Share. So yeah, just under 1,000 litres of milk. So yeah, I'm not too sure what we'll have that. Hey, not at all, Share. Honestly, I wasn't surprised. I would say postage down this way is a bit of a shock. things were a bit slow on Tuesday. I had one of my jobs cancel out on me, so yeah, I actually spent a bit of time just seeing if I could adjust the feed values for cows and eating pasture, but yeah, honestly it's beyond my lure skills, so yeah, not too sure even if it can be done. Gonna go and make your tea. Awesome, share, enjoy it. Hello Ivy, welcome in, thank you for joining. I did jump into your stream this morning, but I was just about to head off to work, so I couldn't join in the chat. Oh, my apologies, but I did hit the like button for you and give you a little bit of watch time. It looks like I've got some butter to take away sometime. Yeah, sometimes you forget you're on an English map in Farm Sim. Almost like the default driving side for Farm Sim is the continental US side, not the English side. Oh, that's awesome news, Ivy. It is, Ivy. It is fascinating. Were you getting more views on the vertical, but shorter? Got the same number of likes with less people and a longer average watch time, but less subs as well. Way more views and subs on vertical, way more watch time on horizontal. Exactly, Ivy, exactly. Yeah, that mirrors my results as well. People stay on the horizontal, people come and go on the vertical. I've said it before, and you know, I think it's a fairly good analysis. That I think of the vertical as being like a billboard on the highway. You know, people pass it by, and you know, it gets you out there. But you know, it's not until people come into the bricks and mortar store, the horizontal stream, that they'll actually spend time. And you know, so yeah, it is interesting results. I definitely get more subs from the vertical. Although I have noticed just with the changes that Google has made because of the new Child Protection Act, I believe it is, that the amount of subs I'm getting has gone down dramatically. I believe a lot of accounts are getting labeled as children's accounts when they're not necessarily children accounts. Yeah. Right, let's get a contractor on that. Field 35. Hi, Shorter. How are you? Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday. We're just doing some farming on Saxlingham. I should probably top this up before I do the job. Yeah, there's been a few. I've noticed a few big YouTubers talk about it, saying that they've noticed a dramatic drop in viewers and view time. Yep, Shorter, I'm doing great, thank you. Finished work, it's Wednesday, so only 2 more days to go and then I get 2 days off. Fantastic. Do like the atmosphere that Giants have put into the game. Didn't necessarily miss it, but you know, in FS22 you didn't miss not having it, but now that you've got it, it's sort of like it just adds to the immersion so much. Alright, let's get an AI worker working on this one. Hey the herd, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope your Wednesday morning is going well. Super early for you at the moment, but hope it is going well. I'm just going to step into story mode here. Because the dealership knew that I'd brought some seed and that I'd planted some seed, they actually rung up and said they're thinking of becoming Mercedes dealers. And they want me to try out the Unimog. But they also want me to test it out with a new roller that they're going into as well. We'll just go down to there, and they've got the Landstel rollers, a Polish company, I believe, and they want me to try it out. They're saying it's about 3 kilometers faster than the current roller I've got. So yeah, might just try it out and see if it's worth trading in my roller, my current roller, for one of these Polish ones. Hey, Thomas Doherty, welcome in. Jumping out of story mode now. And Chinook, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope your Wednesday is going well. Hope your Wednesday's going well for you too, Thomas. Yeah, I don't often take the Land Rover out, so let's just do that. I don't know, it just doesn't seem right. Steering wheel's on the wrong side for a Land Rover, I feel. But never mind. It is a Land Rover. Oh, that's not good, Herd. My job has a policy: if your birthday falls on a work day, you get to take that day off. So yeah. But I hope it goes well for you, Herd. Nice one, Herd. Nice one. Day's going good. Good to hear there, Thomas. So there they are. There's the new Unimog and the roller. So I'm not too sure where I can park. Maybe at the front there. Alright, let's see if we can get the keys for that Unimog. Interesting to try the Unimog out instead of the tractor. There we go. Just giving me the keys and some instructions. So I just want to know if it would be good for the area to stock Unimogs. Back into story mode. Sorry, guys. It looks like the only Unimog that's been supplied is a European one, not one for the English roads. So, yeah, we'll just have to make do with it like we do with the Land Rover. Apparently the roller's a bit lighter, so it must go a little bit faster. Hey, good on you, herd. Way to go with the water bottles. Well, the Unimog certainly goes a bit faster than a tractor. Yeah, so this is the field we want to roll. See how well the Unimog does. We've got plenty of power. We had a discussion about friendship on my stroke, and I told them about all the friends I made in the farm sim community and how all other friends have disappeared. Yeah, farm sim community is the best, but yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame that, you know, people get freaked out, I guess, or something, but, you know, friendship be for thick and thin, you know? Yeah, someone made it for me. It's got some magpies in the background. A common bird sound we hear in the morning over here in New Zealand. It's an Aussie import. Magpies come in from Australia, but yeah, that's a nice sign. So the Unimog's got plenty of power, but it is still a manual gearbox, so you do have to change gears. So I don't think it's as smooth as a tractor is with a CVT gearing. But it's definitely getting along there. 15 kilometers per hour, which doesn't sound that much more than, you know, it's not a lot more than 12 kilometers per hour, but when you actually think about it, that means in an hour you've traveled a whole 3,000 meters. You know, so in a field situation, you definitely get a lot more of the field done, or get it done quicker. Yeah, I'm definitely impressed with the roller. I might have to change it over, seeing it's a bit faster. It is the same width. I'm thinking of doing the other field over there in sunflowers. So this has got the camera monitor up on the top there. It's a nice feature. I'm just disappointed that Giants didn't bring it into any of the existing DLCs like the Big Roy. You know, it's actually got a big old CRT, big old television in it. You know, it would have been nice to have seen that activated as a reversing camera as well. Um, yeah, they unfortunately haven't done that. It's almost like they have different teams for different DLCs and they don't discuss what they're doing, what they're up to. You can definitely see it all working in the camera there. Hey, thank you, the herd. Thank you for joining. I'll put your channel link up a bit later on when we have a few more people in the stream. I usually gets a few more people in later on, so yeah, definitely put your link up there, mate. But thank you so much for joining, and you have a good day. Don't drink too many water bottles. And I hope nobody gives you a cassowary. You asked for a cassowary. Even after watching that one, that video that I put up there. Modern day velociraptors. uh, yeah, good if you want to open a dinosaur park. Alright, let's send the drone up. I think the Unimogs probably be great for contractors if you're sort of having to get from one farm to another, and you need the speed. But for actual farm work, I think a CVT tractor is smoother, less gear changing, less fatigue. Hello, Lost River. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Yeah, Lost River. Somehow I don't think the E for everyone rating allows for that to be grown. Although I'm sure someone's produced a mod for it. MJ Games, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great Wednesday. Just trying out the new Mercedes Unimog and a Polish roller. The dealer's thinking of the dealership's thinking of getting into the Unimog and stocking the roller as well. So they wanted me to try it out. And they knew that I'd just planted a field. I like the way you can get close to the deer, but never get close enough to hit them. Definitely something relaxing about just running up and down a field and here you go. Coffee for everyone. Bit of a tradition we had for a while, and then I let it slip. So got to be a very a gracious host. So there we go. And welcome to 6 that are on our horizontal stream and 13 that are on our vertical stream. Thank you everyone for joining. If you haven't done so already, if you could hit the like button, that'd be absolutely awesome. It certainly helps the channel out there to people, and doesn't cost anything to do either, so that's a plus. Hey, thank you, Ivy. Sunflowers are always awesome, especially how they turn to face the sun. I think that's absolutely amazing. Yeah, Ivy, we've had rain all day today. Umbrella got a good workout. I had to go outside a few times, so yeah. Definitely needed the umbrella. Very, very glad I had it. I believe the sunflowers too. The seed heads are placed in such a way that they form that special spiral that keeps appearing in nature, and that it is actually the most efficient way to fit as many heads into that circle as, or many seeds into that circle as you can. It's the most efficient way. Absolutely amazing. Oh, I get fascinated by a lot of different things. But I have to admit, I was just amazed at how they just turned to face the sun all the time, you know? Hey, share. Nice. Kiwi fruit for breakfast. Gold or green? I can probably tell you too, Share, that kiwi fruit you had was probably picked in April or May. That is the picking season for kiwi fruit. Gold. Yep, they're definitely a nice fruit. Bit softer than the green fruit, so it can be a little bit harder to handle. A very nice flavoured fruit. Hey, thank you to our new subscriber. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Hope you're having a great Wednesday. Hope it's being a bit drier than the Wednesday I had. Very wet. Yeah, the tall ones everyone loves are cool, but you prefer the shorter varieties that are easier to photograph and are more colourful. Ah, nice. Great. A jade sunflower. Have not heard of them before. Sounds absolutely awesome. Hey Eric, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Hope your Wednesday's going well. Just got to get the last little bits that I haven't done on the field. It's my ADHD thing. Yeah, good so far. Good to hear there, Eric. Hope the weather's a bit better where you are than it is here. It's the first sunny day in 1 week over here. Oh, no. Well, that worked out quite well. Unimog definitely had enough power. Then I think it should have done because I think the roller was rated for about 150. I think the Unimog's about 200. Anyway, we'll give it a bit of a wash down before we take it back to the dealer. Yeah, I'm thinking I definitely might get one of these. Runs faster. Dear Tristan, or dear Tristan, sorry if I mispronounced that, I apologise. Welcome in, thank you for joining. Hope your Wednesday is going well. Alright, well let's get this back to the dealership and tell them what we think of it. If I'm reading that right, you're from Hungary. Welcome in. So far your English has been very good. Welcome in. Hey Jada man, hello, welcome in. thank you for joining. Right, I think I might actually buy one of these rollers. Think about it anyway. I've definitely got another field to have to roll with the sunflowers when I plant them next month. Be worthwhile trading in. Anyway, let's go have a chat to them. There we go. Handed the key back. Let them know, yeah, Unimog went well. But a lot of gear shifting, a lot of gear changing. Which, yeah, I think for me, a tractor with a CVT is a bit nicer to use. I should give this beast a bit of a wash. There you go, that's looking a lot better. Alright, might go and do something with that butter. It's too... Maybe that's the side of the road I grew up on. It is the correct side of the road for where I live. And I really am hoping that we get vehicles with the steering wheel on the right hand side for the new map. because even in Scotland, they drive on the same side as the Englishmen. Hey Redneck, welcome in. Thank you for joining. My thoughts on the game are, it's not perfect. Every time they release an update, they seem to manage to break something. But I find it to be a really relaxing game. Something that you can come in from a stressful day at work and just relax. I'll be surprised. It actually surprised me. When I first got it, I brought it on special when FS17 was was end of life, and they had it on special, and so I thought I'll grab it, play it, and see what it was like. And I was actually surprised how much I enjoyed it. Alright, let's get this butter. So, for those that don't know the story, I inherited my grandfather's butter factory. It wasn't doing too well because he couldn't get the milk from the local farmers. So I decided to go all out. I remodernized the factory, got a loan for that, and leased some farmland that I could have some cattle on so I could provide milk for the factory. And I borrowed about 2 million to get machinery for it. So so this is basically what started it all, was this inherited from my grandfather. So I wanted to do something a bit different to the usual inherited the farm from the grandfather. Then I wanted to do inherited the factory from the grandfather. Yeah, it can be a bit of a learning curve with it. There are some absolutely fantastic YouTubers which have done some tutorial videos that can help you along. Show you how the animal system works, how the planting system works. Because it can be a bit intimidating when you first start, that's for sure. Like I say, I find it to be a really relaxing game. It's a game you can do a session on it, and when you go to bed, you're not all hyped up on adrenaline. Yeah, the boy races around here certainly make it a noisy place. In Redneck, there is a very strong modding community that is supported by the Giants. They have a mod hub built into the game that you can install mods, and it definitely increases the gameplay. There's a lot of different mod maps you can use. So yeah, it's a really good game, and just there's enough new stuff to come in every now and then to keep you interested, so you're not using the same equipment all the time. I did something a bit different today. I used yeah, this isn't going well. I used a different roller that I hadn't used before. Okay, don't anyone tell the wholesaler what we just did there. Yeah, Redneck, you will. I'd suggest playing the game while watching some YouTube videos of other people playing the game and learning from them. There's a lot of very talented YouTubers out there. Yeah, American Truck Simulator. I've loved that game too. I was actually playing that long before I started playing Farm Sim. But I found Farm Sim. I still enjoy American Truck Simulator. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy it. I enjoy Euro Truck Simulator as well. But I just found the gameplay with Farm Sim is there's always variety. Every session is different. You know, you're one session you're planting. Next session you're weeding or spraying fertilizer. Then you have to harvest. So every gameplay is different. Whereas I found with American Truck Simulator, great way to see the country. They do a fantastic job with their maps. But you're sort of doing the same thing. You know, you're just picking up a load, driving from A to B, admittedly on a very fantastic map. And then you drop your load off. And then it's rinse and repeat. But yeah, like I say, Farm Sim is every session is slightly different. Okay, Redneck, I just put your link up in the chat. So if anyone wants to go and check out Redneck's American Truck Simulator live streams, certainly do that. And while you're watching, maybe give them a like and that. It's sort of what we do on this channel, is we try to help out other channels. And we've just put up Eric the Crazy Vikings link as well. Definitely check out his videos. And just put the herds link in there as well. Definitely check him out. He's got a great storyline going. Yeah, he does tell a really good story. And someone else that I know quite often will be listening into the stream as he's going to work is Cajun Savage Gaming. Check out his channel. He's got a laid back style. Absolutely fantastic guy to watch. Okay, and I've just put up Just Joe's as well. Someone else that will quite often jump in afterwards, because I do stream at quite an early time for them. Being in America, it's very early morning for them at the moment. There we go. A little bit of a shout out for other people. Try and do that on most streams. And I've just put in Ivy Sunnyflowers as well. Check out her channel. Does some great farm sim and colouring in videos, which are actually, that's quite relaxing to watch a colouring in video. She's very talented, way more talented than me. She'll actually stay between the lines. I tend to go outside the lines. So definitely worth checking out. If I have forgotten anyone, forgive me and let me know. I will give you a shout out. Not what we wanted to do. Right, what I wanted to do is I wanted to check out where the best price for butter was. Farmers market. Okay, so I've just tagged the spot. Hey, you're welcome there, Ivy. No problem at all. Okay, so I think that goes into the farm. Next one is the farmer's market. You can sort of see how the map just carries on into the distance, even though we are actually on the edge of the map. Quite over the cell trigger, there we go, all done. Okay, we'll take this truck back. And I might bring a load of canola down to the mill. Oops. It's okay, it's just me driving like AI. Right. Believe it or not, this truck reminds me of a truck I used to drive. I was very much younger. Drove a TK Bedford. So basically only very old people in the UK and New Zealand, possibly Australia, would remember what a TK Bedford looks like. This sort of reminds me of it. Very Spartan, an old truck. And of course, this map, the steering wheel's on the correct side. So I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing this is a Fiat truck, so it's Italian. So I'm thinking that sometime in the 60s or 70s, the Italians swapped sides for driving. Probably to match, the rest of Europe. But that they may have driven on this side of the road for a while. I could be wrong. I think Sweden was like that too. They would drive on the left-hand side. Oh, must be full. It's funny, I can actually drive fairly well in the third person view in Farm Sim, but I just can't do it in America and European Truck Simulator. I have to be first person. Otherwise I fall off the road for some reason. Don't know. Right, where's the best price for barley? Lotman grain. They on the map, I wonder. Oh, yep, down by the farmer's market. So if the new Mercedes DLC had have come out with a right-hand drive Mercedes truck, it would definitely have replaced this one straight away. But they didn't. was disappointing considering that there's going to be an English map coming out soon. And if you're listening, Giants, there will be an awful lot of very upset English, Japanese, Australian, New Zealand and South African gamers. They will be very, very upset if you release an English map without any vehicles. So just be aware of that, Giants. Guessing this might be the sell point. Or is it in here? Ah, it's that one. Okay. Definitely don't want to sell it at the wrong place. Yeah, I think I might grab another load. Probably should check and see how good the price is. Yeah, definitely a good price. $6.92. So I have set the economy on hard. Hey Cher, welcome back. I take it cup of tea's been made and cats have been fed? And house stuff done. Well done. Alright, might be able to get another couple of loads done before it gets dark. Good price, so makes sense to get rid of most of it. Hey, welcome to our new subscriber. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Thank you for joining. Hope your Wednesday is going well. Like I need to give this truck a little bit of TLC as well. Probably an oil change and oil filter. Okay, we might have time for one more load before they close. Oh, nice, Share. You've got your ticket for llama. Very jealous. Very jealous. Would love to go there. Unfortunately, the distance between where I live and where llama is a bit insurmountable at the moment. And unfortunately, I don't have any holiday pay left at work either. Yeah, definitely looking forward to seeing some videos that come out of llama. Yes, I think over here we've got a Def Leopard in July. Awesome, Share. Awesome. Your social calendar's certainly filling up there, Share. Okay, so we'll pick up the tractor from the ploughing job. Yeah, share. If you enjoy the farm sim community, then nothing wrong with going to Llama. Catching up with content creators and, you know, looking at the, for me it'd be looking at the equipment as well. Maybe catching up with Tom Pemberton if we could. Yeah, try not to be too fanboy, of course. I do enjoy his videos. It's um, refreshing to see a UK point of view for farming instead of a New Zealand point of view. Just how they do things a little bit differently, but do things quite similarly as well. I think the biggest difference is their winters are a lot colder, so they put their cows into the barn over winter time, whereas in New Zealand we just get wet. The cows get wet, and you know they don't seem to mind it too much. We don't actually house them. I think someone in the South Island tried to do dairying and housing them in a barn. But yeah, generally New Zealand, the winters are quite mild compared to the UK. Oh, you're going to Blackpool in February. Nice. Although I would have thought Blackpool was sort of more like a summer thing to do, but still nice. So Tom Pemberton's farm's near there, isn't he? So yeah, are you thinking of visiting the farm and grabbing a milkshake, or? Hopefully. Oh, awesome. You'll have to take some photos if you can and put them up on the Discord. I'd love to see them. So I'm just sort of looking at this field where we're going to be planting corn next month. And it will be at the 4th stage. So I might mow it, bale it, and then plant corn over the top. Where you get a little bit, we should get a little bit of fertilizer bonus as well. Let's collect that contract. And turn those so we don't get another daily charge. Definitely thinking about getting that roller though. Wonder what is in the second-hand market. Mercedes and a versatile. I don't think I need anything that big. Alright, just give it a quick save and then let's leap the next day. I'm not sure in the way of milk, if anything. Won't be any milk from these guys. Won't be any milk from these guys. And looks like our cows have gone dry. They give birth. So hopefully we've got enough milk to tide us over. Just thinking about getting a flat deck trailer. Just to take some bales out instead of just taking one at a time. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's much in the way of trailers at the moment, so this cow shed is actually from Tom Pemberton's farm. Really good facsimile of it. And we should be able to get some TMR out of here. Grab TMR or silage? I think I grabbed silage, didn't I? Yep. What we wanted. Put those silage ones away. Either that, or maybe I should think about selling a few silage bales, making a little bit of extra cash. So for anyone that's new here, what I'm driving along at the moment is a cow race. Basically, it's a track the cows follow when they're going to the milking shed. So most New Zealand farmers have a cow race like this, with different grazing fields, and they move the stock around as a grazing runs out in one field. They'll move the stock to another field, but they all have to walk back to the shed, usually twice a day. The cows are actually quite smart. They know the way. Ah, cool. Bale will do with a little bit left over. Hey, thank you to our new subscriber. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Hope your Wednesday's going well. Okay, so I think we only need the one. Right, shuffle these guys back into the loading zone. And then we might get a trailer load of silage bales. See how much money we can make from silage. That reminds me of the foggy mornings around where I live. A little quirk with these pastures is when you're laying them out, you have these little clumps of grass that you use to determine the grazing area. And if you hit one of those clumps in first person view, the vehicle stops dead. If you're outside, the vehicle rides over them without a problem. So, an interesting quirk. Don't know if it's just on this map or if it's on all maps. Haven't encountered it on other maps, but then I don't recall actually having set anything like this up on other maps. So, yeah. So yeah, a little bit cheaty, but you know, works. Oh, what's the best price for silage? Dealer bales. Okay, got 24 bales on there. Let's see what we can make out of it. And thank you to everyone that has joined the stream. If you haven't hit the like button yet, if you could, that'd be fantastic. Helps with the channel, doesn't cost anything. Not many things you can do nowadays that will help people and doesn't cost you anything. That was a nice view of the cows in the paddock. Yeah, looks like each bale's worth about $1,200, so that's not too bad. What we got for sale second hand? Doesn't look like anything. Hey, thank you to our new subscriber. Welcome to the Kiwi clan. Hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday. Wednesday's just about over for me. Whoop. Like I say, so used to driving on the other side of the road in Farm Sim. Impatient drivers. Hey, PA Plowboy, hello, welcome in. Thank you for joining. Hope your Wednesday is going well. For those of you that don't know, PA Plowboy does some fantastic real farming videos. Just put a link in the vertical and horizontal chat. If you haven't done so already, check out his channel. Like I said, he does some fantastic real farming videos. Not farming sim. I might fill this up with some fuel. Excuse me. Running away there. Yeah, so this is our up and coming next generation of milkers. Got our calf pen over there all ready when we get some calves. It has been a little while there, PA. I'm glad you can make it. I know I'm on super early for the States time, so yeah, I always admire anyone from the States that make it to my stream. Alright, might see if we can give our greenhouses some fertilizer. Did think about putting in one of those fertilizer production factories. Where we can take fertilizer and slurry and make it into liquid fertilizer. That must be full. we certainly have a surplus of manure and slurry. Do tend to go through a bit of liquid fertilizers, so however, there isn't a sell point for surplus fertilizer, so would probably have to put something in. Should go and wash that before I put it back in the silage pit. I don't really want to be mixing cow poo with silage. I know that's what the feed comes out as after the process, but sure, mixing the two is not a good idea. Alright, let's give the JCB a bit of a clean while we're here. Yeah, they're good, thanks, PA Ploughboy. Been a wet day today, but wasn't too bad. Alright, folks, I'm going to have to call it a night, I think. It is 11 PM New Zealand Standard Time. So it's time I hit the sack so that I can go to work tomorrow morning. Send that raid my way, I'll put it to good use. Yep, you can have it, mate. You can have it. We've had enough rain around here, mate. But yeah, thank you to everyone that has joined tonight. Thank you to our new subscribers and for all the likes as well. Thank you so much. If you haven't hit the like button yet, it's not too late. And if you haven't subscribed yet, definitely please do. And yeah, thank you all for joining. Hey, Late Gaming, welcome in. Just about to close off, mate. But thank you for joining. Feel free to share this video with anyone you think that might enjoy it as well. And until next time, have a good day, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the world, and whatever time you're watching this. And until next time, bye.